if your footballer is struggling to deal with the pressure, understand this. You could be the problem as a parent. Understand where you are in your life isn't where your footballer is. And I see this time and time again. Like, I've been guilty of it. I'm 47 years old. The pressure that I can take in my life now is very different to my 10-year-old or my 12-year-old, or if my kid's 14, 15, 16. I have parents that go, well, you know, like, this is how I deal with it. It doesn't mean because you could deal with it that they're going to deal with it that way. And I can think specifically of a player that I worked with over a year ago. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders. He would come onto calls. He was in the academy. Everyone was raving about him. And he'd come onto the calls, his head was back down, and he was talking about he'd let his family down, he'd let himself down, he'd let his teammates down. And what was happening is his dad and him were putting so much pressure on himself. It doesn't matter how much pressure you put on yourself. What matters is how much pressure you can handle. I have clients that can deal with high levels of pressure. I have some that crumble under too much pressure. And it's understanding and knowing as a parent and as a footballer on how much you turn that dial up. Because if you turn it up too much, they're going to get to the point like the player I described where they're just shutting down. Regardless of their talent, they're going onto the pitch, they're playing with fear, they're playing not to lose, and they're just shutting down. Their brain is shutting down.